Every gardener makes mistakes, and every gardener changes their mind sometimes. And for me, one of the big mistakes that I made early on was planting my blueberry bushes in with some of the other less acid-loving plants. And so the soil that I used for these blueberry bushes is really not acid enough for what they probably need. I'm going to move them today to a new location where hopefully they're going to thrive a little better. It's going to have probably about the same amount of sunlight, but slightly different soil that has been created with wood chips rather than just the soil that was originally in this yard, which apparently is not really quite what they needed. So we're going to move forward, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride. The nice thing about blueberry bushes when you're transplanting them is that they're fairly shallow rooted, so they transplant really easily. At least that's been my experience. You'll see when I dig these up, I don't have to dig too far away from the bush, and it won't have roots going all over the place. And this is going to allow me to move it and do relatively little damage to this plant during that process. I hope. I guess we'll see. So there you have it. It is very simple to transplant a blueberry bush. So don't worry about it. If you put your blueberry bush in the wrong place, you can still move it within a year or two. If you let it get too large, it becomes more of a problem, but you can still generally transplant them. They may just need to be cut back a little bit if you've transplanted a much larger bush than this. The one thing that you want to make sure that you do with your blueberry plants once you've transplanted them is make sure that you water them regularly, especially until they are established. Then you can judge how much you want to water them by how much mulch you're able to give them and how dry they get during the season. It just depends on where you are. But for right now, I'm going to make sure that these stay well watered until I'm absolutely sure that they've taken root and are well established. So there you go. Please drop a note in comments. Have you transplanted blueberry bushes before? Have you had problems with it, or did it go really well for you? I'd love a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great day.